Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a good day so far. I will be using the Work Your Light Oracle deck, and I will be mixing it up a little bit with some affirmations, just to see what you guys need to know, especially with affirmations, because I don't really do them as much as I used to, because again, most of the times I feel like the affirmations are, it depends on the person and what they want. So I'm going to see if I can pull some messages from that, because again, like I said, it's been quite some time. Okay. And then I'll also see if I can get some of these messages as well, just to see what might be needed, like in the main message itself. So let's jump right into it, okay, guys? Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a really good day so far. And like I always say, if you're not having a good day, that's okay. Not every day is going to be a good day. Nothing's wrong with that. It's just to make sure that you go through those emotions, allow yourself to go in through, into introspection, think about how you feel, and then execute your plan on how you want to move forward. Okay. So again, when it comes to your gut, when it comes to your intuition, listen to that. Okay. Never, ever, ever allow anybody to tell you that your intuition is wrong or it's crazy. Half of the time when we get intuitive, downloads or, signs or synchronicities, it's for a reason. Okay. We're being protected. We're being guided. It's not you losing your mind. Okay. There's a small community of us. Okay. So again, like I said, and then that's another thing too. It's so funny how, as a collective, we are very understanding of people. We are very welcoming of people. Again, sometimes we may not get that same love back. So, like I said, you guys keep moving forward and keep pushing through. And the reason why I say that is because I could look at someone's religion or their culture and be very fascinated by it and learn so much about it. I could even look at someone, the way that they dress, how they style their hair, their nails, whatever, and I could be so in awe and enamored by that. But let somebody pull out some cards and it's, ooh, he, she's a witch, or he's a witch, he's a warlock. Okay, so it's one thing to be divinely guided and know that you are divinely guided, and you are chosen to do a certain fulfillment for the universe, and it's another thing to be judgmental. And they say in the Bible you're not supposed to judge, but you know that's another topic for another day. But yeah, let's get started, guys, okay? So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? And that's another thing. Like, I don't care if you're gothic. I don't care if you're, into other things. It's like, I just care about people treating people with respect, okay? With understanding, with compassion. It's like, just because somebody looks the way that you don't like them doesn't mean that they're a bad person. Or just because you don't understand what somebody is creating or what they're doing doesn't mean that other people don't understand it either. So, to say all of that, to say, it doesn't matter what you create, there's always somebody out there for what you're doing, okay? So let's get started, guys. When it comes to you working your light, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? What do they need to know when it comes to them working their light at this time? Thank you, Spirit. So I did talk about, you guys, when it comes to being like in a stagnant period, some of you guys could be wanting to dance and move your body. I did mention this in one of my readings before. So this could be confirmation for someone else who maybe watched that previous video, or just in general, some of you guys are dancing with life. Okay, so Spirit is saying to do something to change your energy at this time. Okay, so dancing could be very significant. Moving your body could be very significant. Okay. So, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, it says, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Okay. So, yeah, some of you guys, when it comes to your energy, you guys are seeding the light, whatever foundations you guys are building, whatever roots that you're connecting to lay down these foundations or build whatever it is that you're building. This is a divine plan. Okay. You are being divinely guided to do this divine plan, like I was talking about earlier, right? Just because someone doesn't understand what you're doing doesn't mean other people won't. They will be attracted to that. And that's another thing. You're not supposed to judge what somebody understands. They understand what they're doing. You may not, okay? But be respectful. You get what I'm saying, guys? It's just like somebody who enjoys working at a deli meat shop. You know, you may think like the pay is not the greatest, but they enjoy it, okay? They enjoy, you know, working at the deli. They enjoy helping their customers. They enjoy making their customers smile. Some people just enjoy making people smile, okay? That is what their divine path is, to be on this earth and be a light to other people, okay? So again, you don't have to understand it. And that's what this card is. It's divinely guided. It's a divine plan. Okay. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul tribe. Okay. So some of you guys are, you know, building your own soul tribe. You guys are building your own group, your own collective, your own community, people that you can resonate with. And not feel like you're being judged either, from what I'm picking up. Some of you guys may feel like you're being judged, okay, by other people. But you creating your own group allows that group to realize that, no, it's okay to be your authentic self, okay? It's just like somebody who cusses a lot, okay? Some people may not like people who cuss a lot, okay? Especially when it comes to their work. Like, of course, when it comes to my work, I'm not going to be cussing and swearing and carrying on, right? But again, I am someone, like, what's that saying? Like, I do cuss a little. That meme. Like, it's okay to be your authentic self. If you cannot be yourself around people, then they're just not meant for you, and that's okay, right? And that's the thing. You guys are coming together with people who are similar to you, okay? Obviously, we're not perfect, okay? No one said we're trying to be perfect, but you're being who you are truly meant to be, okay? So even if it's your personality, you're showing up, okay? So the ever unfolding rose, okay, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you, okay? Some of you guys could feel like certain things that happen in your life, it's happening to you, but it's actually happening for you. So even when it comes to people, places, and things, like people who stop talking to you, that was meant for your highest good. Okay, people who are not supposed to be in your energy at this time, that was for your highest good. Okay, people that you cut off, that was for your highest good. And it's not to say that you will never talk to these people again. It just means that you guys are on a different frequency, a different level. Will they figure it out? Maybe. Maybe those people that you stop talking to, maybe they'll figure it out, maybe they won't. But there's a reason why you guys are being separated from people, places, and things right now. A lot of you feel like you are protecting your energy by staying home as of recently, okay? Not sharing your energy with people, even family, okay? Certain friends are wondering why you don't speak to them anymore. There's a reason, okay? It's because you guys are vibing and your frequency is vibing at a very high energetic level, okay? Pillar of light. It says your vibration is rising. You are the oracle, okay? So, remember the movie The Matrix? That's the energy that I get, okay? If you guys remember the movie The Matrix, you will remember that there was an oracle in that movie. What did the oracle do? The oracle always guided them and helped them throughout what they were going through to make sure that they made it through. That's what the oracle was. They were trying to find the oracle, but the oracle is always 10 steps ahead. That is the collective. You guys are always 10 steps ahead when it comes to the matrix. Okay, so let's see what else shows up. And that's the thing. That movie is so, like, it's very informative, The Matrix. It's like, are you going to take the blue pill or the red pill? And it almost feels like some of us took one of the other colored pills while the other people took the other pill. So people who are acting like NPCs, like very robotic, like, I have to work, I have to go home, I have to do this, I have to do that. Like, literally robotic. Like, they don't go out, they don't have fun, they don't have creative pursuits, they don't have hobbies, they don't have any interests. They literally just do what the government or what society wants us to do. Even when it comes to getting married, okay? For some of us, when it comes to getting married, having kids, doing what society wants us to do, some of us don't have kids, okay? Some of us don't want kids. Okay, I'm speaking for the collective. Okay, some of us want to move away from the city and just live like a country person. Okay, so again, stepping away from, material could be very significant. Realizing that money does not buy happiness, it buys what you need. Okay, but you can have all the money in the world and still be lonely and still be sad. And you could be the poorest, okay, meaning that you don't have everything that everybody expects you to have, okay? And we don't claim that energy. Nobody's poor in the collective. We are rich. We're financially rich. But you guys get what I'm saying. There's people who have more abundance than you, and you literally take what you have, the resources that you have, and you make it work. And people are still jealous of the collective. It's like you could meet somebody in your life. They have the house, the kids, the car, the family, literally the whole lifestyle. And you come along, you're self-made, you do things for yourself, and someone will be like, well, that's not fair. How come I don't get the same respect that you get? And it's like, bruh, you gotta be joking. You can't compete where you don't compare. Okay, somebody who is going to make it out the mud, okay, get it from out the ground, okay, is going to be respected more than somebody who sits there and has things handed to them. And that's another thing too. Some of you guys are divinely guided to sit there and have things handed to you. Some of you guys are divinely princess. Okay, you guys came from different realms, and you have people in your energy that are jealous of that too. Okay, so it's weird energy. Okay, no matter how you look at it. Okay. Some of you guys, when it comes to studying, you guys could be studying something new. So today's a good day to nourish your mind and you use useful content. Allow yourself to gain the knowledge and skills required to build your passions. Okay. So some of you guys, like I said, if you guys are entrepreneurs, you guys could be building something new. Studying could be very significant. Maybe you guys are learning, for example, if you guys are into crystals or just astrology, the history behind it, that is also significant at this time. Spirit is saying, yes, you can, okay? So it says you have the power and the ability to overcome fear and all obstacles in the way, okay? It says you are a powerful being. You can deal with the situation. Yes, you can. So solar plexus energy talks about you can, okay? Divinity wanted to show up. It says it's a good day to connect with your inner wisdom. Find balance by praying, meditating, or connecting with the divine aspect that lives within you, okay? Forgiveness wanted to show up. So it says, open your heart and remove the mask that separates you from others. The powerful energy of forgiveness will free you and bring you happiness. Now, this can go depending on the situation. Okay, forgiving people means that you don't have to talk to this person anymore. You don't have to be around this person. It just means that you release and let go any negativity in your heart. Okay, that doesn't mean that you need to speak to that person though, but it just means that, you don't care. Okay, they're not in your energy, they're not in your frequency, because you are focusing on something that's more important at this moment. Okay, so obviously take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation as well. Yeah, open-mindedness. Okay, so for some of you guys, it says seeing the world with an open mind leads to the realization that judgment and conflict are unnecessary. Open-mindedness removes the illusion of separation between you and others. Today, allow yourself to experience unity by seeing the world through someone else's eyes, okay? So again, being open-minded could be very significant. Slowing down is also significant. So again, embrace the healing power of calm. Slow yourself down using conscious breathing and slow self-talk. It says slowing down is the secret to letting go of fears and insecurities. Take one step at a time. So at the bottom of the deck, you are enough. And then there's something about, for some of you guys, like I did post a video yesterday. It may not be the greatest sound, because again, the sound in my room, it does travel, so it may sound lower than it is, because with me the sound sounds so loud because it's a sound bowl, right? But there's something about maybe you guys might be wanting to listen to that sound bowl message or video, because again, it does open up the heart chakra frequency. Okay, So Spirit, what affirmations do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know? And that depends on the situation. Like if it's something very minor, where like, you know, someone said something, and I mean someone said something very out of pocket and very disrespectful, then yeah, you can forgive them mentally, but you don't have to physically forgive them. It just means that you guys are releasing that negativity from out of your heart, right? Forgiveness can be done in many ways. Okay, you can meditate on it and move forward, okay? Sometimes speaking to people face to face for an apology is not necessary, okay? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Because again, the way that I look at it is once you've lived a life a little long enough to understand that sometimes people don't change. I'm just going to be honest with the collective. Sometimes people will not change. You will change as a person, but they will never change. And so to go out your way, right, to, you know, sit down and have a meeting and forgive this person, yeah, it's good to forgive people, but it depends on the situation and it depends on how it played out, right? You can forgive them, but you may not forget, okay? And that could be confirmation for some of you guys. So yeah, it says, I am well. It says, I am healthy and vibrant of mind, body, and spirit. My body is an intelligent system designed to be in harmony. My well-being is a priority to me. I take good care of myself. And that could bother some people, especially people who are older than you. They may feel like, you know, I brought you to this world, so you need to take care of me. And it's like, nope, it doesn't go that way. You treat me the way I treat you, okay? That is what the new generation is like, and that could be bothersome for some people's energy where it's like, why doesn't this person talk to me? Why don't they like me? Why don't they this? Why don't they that? While you're literally busy focusing on yourself, okay? So continue to focus on yourself. Continue to support what you're trying to do, your body, mind, and soul. Okay, don't allow anyone to stop you in this energy. Okay, but forgiveness could be very significant. This could be something that you've done already spiritually. Okay. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective when it comes to affirmations? What other affirmations do you have for the collective at this time? Sorry, this card fell on the floor. So this says, I am resilient. It says, I can overcome any difficulties and become stronger, wiser, more loving, and more beautiful. Any obstacle that I encounter are mirrors on my inner conflict. They help me grow, okay? So again, this may not be true for everybody. Sometimes we are mirrors to other people, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is an inner conflict for you. It could just be inner conflict for other people as well. The reason why I like to look at it at both sides is because we are the collective and we are divinely guided to do certain things. And sometimes it's not us, it's other people, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to you being a mirror for other people, that is what their inner conflict is. You could be a mirror to other people because of their own personal inner conflicts. You have worked on your inner conflicts. So, you know, sometimes it may come out in different ways, but you've healed that part of yourself where you guys are very aware, right? I am valued, wanted to show up. So I am appreciated for my efforts and my contribution in this life. My dedication is recognized. What I do is important to me and helpful to others. I am valued, okay? So take what resonates with that. Maybe you guys could be wanting to say that more, okay? I am debt-free because money is always flowing in my life, okay? So that's one that I wrote that you guys maybe might want to use to help with manifestations. But I'm going to see if I can get some charms as well. Okay, so we got flowers. Okay, flowers could be very significant. We have another flower. Okay, maybe somebody might be messaging you. So this could be like a DM. A message of love could be very significant. Someone could be thinking about you as well. So I don't know why this cloud reminds me of like a messenger, or like one of those cloud bubbles where, you know, like those animations. But someone could be thinking about you, or they could be messaging you. Bananas could be very significant. Okay, when I think about bananas, I think of monkeys. So some of you guys could like bananas, or there's something about bananas that are very significant. I don't know why, but even plantain could be very significant. Okay, we have initials WR. We have another starfish. Okay, take what resonates with that. We also have a diamond. Okay, so there's something about protection. Maybe you guys are like a diamond in a rough, and you guys are currently being protected at this time, not just by the universe, but you protecting yourself. Okay, we have initials N. We also have initials J, okay? So WRNJ could be very significant. We also have initials X. Okay, we have a dog bone that's very significant. So bones could be very significant. Someone could like collecting certain things for spell work, but when I think of bones, I think of dogs as well. So something to do with loyalty could be very significant. We have here snowflakes. Okay, so the weather could be very significant, especially with the seasons changing. Okay, we have initials I, and then we also have initials O. Okay, so take what, you know, resonates with that. For some of you guys, rabbits could be very significant. And it's funny how this rabbit has a pearl on it. Okay, so there's something about luck and abundance that could be very significant at this time. Then we also have this little sheep. Okay, for some of you guys, that could be the energy, like I said, with the matrix, right? Following your own path, not being a sheep, not following what society wants us to do, being rebellious, I guess, you know, in that energy, because we're doing something that's, you know, out the norm. But Pal World, like I said, could be very significant. Maybe video games could resonate for some of you guys. And we also have a musical note. So music could be very significant, okay, for some of you guys that resonate with this. But yeah, you guys could have these initials in your name. I'm not sure why, but I got RON. So your name could be Ron or John. JON, okay. Take what resonates with that. But that could be confirmation, okay? There's something about someone feeling like they're jinx, or like that could be like an old school thing where, you know, when somebody's copying somebody and they're like jinx, personal jinx. That could be confirmation for somebody, like, you know, just saying that. Obviously, you know, that might not resonate for everybody, but that could be confirmation for some of you guys, okay? But Ron and John could be very significant, even when it comes to winning, okay? Maybe you guys could have won something, won, okay? Also, someone's last name, I could be saying this wrong, could be Z. Okay, could be like an Asian background culture name, but I don't want to butcher it. But XI could be very significant. And also Jin could be a very significant name, okay? I've seen this name before, especially with Asian names like JIN. So take what resonates with that, but that could be confirmation. In could be very significant, like going in, going inside, turning on something could be very significant too. Like, you know, when you turn on the lights, or like lights could be flickering, but take what resonates with that. Okay, if I had a B, I would probably put Bronx, but I don't have a B. But if I had a B, the Bronx could be very significant. Like some of you guys could live in the Bronx, okay? But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Take what resonates, guys. Thank you for watching up until this point of the video, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys? Love you guys so much. Bye.